Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Cities Skylines with your regional manager, Kuros Paladin. And we are following a vehicle along I-75. Sorry if things look like they're going really fast, but I've got the speed cranked up to 3x, so things are going to look like they're going ridiculously fast. But I just thought it would be cool to follow this vehicle. Unfortunately, we just get this view of the back. Oh, no, we're going to be right behind this darn dump truck the entire way. But you can see the Rensen there in Detroit, and we're tailgating this little minivan here. So I guess what I wanted to do isn't going to work because we have traffic blocking our view the entire way. So, yeah, there we go. The Rensen there, and we saw the ore extractors in the Rouge complex. And we are heading up towards, I can't remember where this is going, but, oh, there we go, finally, we don't have anybody in our way, so, anyhow, enough about that. So, it has been only a few moments since the last episode, so nothing has happened between episodes, aside from me just looking around and doing a couple of little tweaks, like I deleted a couple trees that were in this lake, and that's about it, so I have the time cranked up to 3x so that we can get through the evening a little bit fast, or the night, I should say, a little bit fast, so that we can get some development going on. Because we see a lot of stuff is planned to show up here in Sault Ste. Marie. And then we also, down here in Bowling Green, we had put down a lot of new plots. And you can see they're all ready to develop. So we're going to have, hopefully, a growth spurt coming up here, even though our residential demand has dropped. But we shall see what happens there. Looking at our demographics, we have a 1% unemployment. That's a lot shorter than I would really like. As you know, if you watched, I really prefer to keep that unemployment closer to 6 or 7%. Just haven't been able to do that. Education-wise, 83% of our citizens have graduated from elementary, 59% from high school, only 30% from a university, and it feels like nobody uses our libraries, which is pretty darn sad. So to help with that education thing, I've been going back and forth in my mind and debating, is it worth building the Hadron Collider? Because that just takes care of the education issues. I'll still put schools down and such to keep with the theme, but the simulation, there's just so many of these not enough available educated workers, and it really is hurting the economy because we've been running in the red. I have unlimited funds, but I've been running in the red for quite some time. So I think I am going to put the Hadron Collider down. But the problem is, I don't know where I want to put it. I would love to put it somewhere here near Detroit. Only because this is kind of, the center of my city. The region. The problem is, the thing is freaking huge. Where is it? The Hadron Collider. Where are you? Right there? Yeah. It is huge. So I would have to do a lot of demolishing of things in the Detroit area to get this down. I could... What's going on? There we go. My camera's just getting a little flaky. It won't fit here. It would possibly fit... Nope, it won't even fit in any of these, will it? Nope, it won't even fit in the outer spokes there. So as much as I would love to have it in the Detroit area, it's just not going to work there. But I don't want it in a, rural area. The next option or, logical choice would be Chicago. Because it does have enough space. Look at that. It has plenty of space. Lots of space. In fact, if I forgive and use anarchy, I could sneak it in right there and it would not be any problem at all. I could do it right there too without anarchy. I could sneak it in just right over here next to the Sears Tower and such too. Maybe I'll do that. So, okay, I am going to do it. And like I said, if it wasn't Detroit, then it would have to be Chicago, because that is the next largest population center in the region. So we're going to put it, and we're going to face it towards the lake, and it's going to be right here next to the Eon building. So let's go ahead. Boom. So that takes care. You can see it makes a lot of people happy. Look at that. Oh yeah. I don't know if it does the entire darn city or not, but now what I have to be careful of is that's outside of the original 25 squares that you're normally allowed to build in. And some things don't always work when they're outside of the 25 zone. But that should help my education immensely. So if you come back down here, this number, yeah, look at that, it's already going up. So it's just going to keep going up and up and up, and over the next hour or so game time, it'll probably hit 100%. And then my guess is the unemployment rate will go up as well, because now all those people that weren't educated, like children, are now working at offices. Hopefully they're offices and not sweatshops. Anyhow, so education, and you can also see, look at that, there's a lot of green arrows popping up. That means because people are happier with the education levels across the board. That means that there's more housing available, which means that more people can move into the city, and look at that residential demand. So we're at 5:38 a.m. Construction will begin in any minute now at 6 a.m., right around 6 a.m. All these developed plots, or, whatever's plots that have been staked, will start to develop. So we're going to have a massive influx of population. But hopefully that will not cause the death waves that occur. I have the mod installed that the people moving in will be of varying age groups. So, okay. So we'll just wait for the next 8 minutes of game time to occur. And while that's happening, let's take a look around the rest of the city and see if we have any issues. Actually, it's kind of funny. Almost immediately, I've noticed all of the little zots for not enough educated workers have disappeared. Yep. So nobody... oh, wait. I missed... Nope, that wasn't a zot. So yeah, that's what the Hadron Collider... Is it Hadron or Hadron? I always want to say Hadron. But that's what it does, basically. So... Disable University Boost. Huh. To prevent the Hadron Collider from providing you... Oh! Okay. That's kind of cool. So then, I didn't know you could do that. I may end up doing that over in Knight's Helm. Disabling the university. And then I can possibly build some universities and make that do things. Yeah, see, my unemployment is going up. Hopefully it doesn't go out of control to like 18% or something. But folks will hopefully start moving in. We should start. Yep, there's the construction is starting. But until they're finished, nobody can actually move in. So all those had to be finished. So up here in Sault Ste. Marie, I would expect to see more of the same. Yep. So, alright. So, what else would I like to do? We've got that education thing going. We're going to have to watch this. Our commercial demand has pretty much plummeted. So, right now, we're going to have to concentrate more on residential. And what I would like to do over here in good old Fort Wayne is get some more residential over here in Fort Wayne. I built this little side road exclusively for that. Now, along the freeway, I would like to put high density. Actually, I'm sorry. yeah, high density through here. And then we're going to get some kind of weird high density there. But I want to keep residential off this main road. So we'll go ahead and put down some more office, some weird looking zones there, but there we go. And then these little bits right here, where were they? There, that, and that. We'll put some high density residential. And then we'll put high density commercial through here, even though I have no demand for commercial at the moment. When the demand does return, hopefully this will fill in. So, okay. Because I'm probably going to need to fill, I'm going to look at the updates that are, or upgrades that are occurring. All these people moving in. In fact, well, it's still minus over here, but they got a lot of buildings that are finally upgrading to that level 5. So that will really help. Yep, look at all these people moving in. That dot right there that you're seeing is people have moved in. So look at that. It's almost level. Wow. Some of the okay, that can't be one that was just built. There's no way it was already level 5. That had to have already been there. So okay. But yeah, Bowling Green has filled in, and eventually Chelsea will be also surrounded, and then there'll just be one kind of continual urban, whatever, suburban, I should say, sprawl that just kind of fills in this entire thing. So why don't we go ahead and continue with that? So Chelsea, let's get our tree, center tree avenue. We'll just draw all the way out to this. That does not mean it will stay as that all the way out. And then we're going to come, let's get a couple of roads off of it, since this is a residential area. Actually, you know what? No, what we're going to do from here, we're going to go up to, yeah, sure, we'll go up to there. And then here, because I want something other than just, a grid. I want it to be some difference. And I've got a kitty who is pawing at my monitor at the moment. There we go. And then we'll have some little, they won't actually be cul-de-sacs because they won't have the little roundabout at the end, or whatever you want to call it. Okay, and apparently I am getting, let's redo these. So, from, I think it was there, and yeah, it's -6. Let's not have it be -6, shall we? Then we'll come in off of this. Again, same thing, not -6. And we'll come into right about there. And then we'll just have a short little road right here, and we'll have a short little road. Actually, I'll have a short little road that just comes off of that one. There we go. Okay. Alright, I have to move Kitty. She's in my way. Sorry, hun. Let's raise these up ever so slightly so that they're a little bit more level. Okay. Excellent. So now, let's verify. I am, like I said, I'm still going to build schools. They may not be used anymore, but I am still going to build them as if though they are needed. So, that high school should be able to handle it. Police, yeah, we're going to probably need a police station out here because it's a little far away from the other one. Fire, yeah, we should probably have a fire station out here too. Homes burning down is not a good thing. Medical, we're going to need a medical clinic out there as well. Okay. And then this is all just going to be low density. So we're just going to do a swath. Like that. Getting rid of that and that and that. And then the swath. If I can do this. Here we go. Excellent. And then we can bring in just there and there. Okay. Excellent. So that fills in that little bit area. Over here, actually, before it starts to fill in, we're going to go right up to here. And we're going to have a little bit more this way. Okay. That's some pretty steep looking land there, isn't it? Gonna be a little difficult to develop that. We'll see how the Sims deal with that, right? We're gonna give them a park or two over here too. So can I fit a park in? Slope too steep. Yeah, that land really is kind of sloped a little bit excessively. Space, so that's just because of the road. So we can go ahead and put that there. And let's just give them another little park out here. There we go, okay. Every little last bit there. Okay. Excellent. Okay. So that will fill itself in. Right here, I'll leave that for something in the future. I don't know what it will be, but we'll leave it for something in the future. So yeah, look at that. Our population has gone way up. Let's just move right over to the other side of the track here. And yeah, we can see Bowling Green has definitely expanded greatly. Let's go ahead and continue Bowling Green over all of it. There we go. And then same thing with Chelsea. Let's just go ahead and get Chelsea. Oh, auto save. There we go. There. So Chelsea, Lansing, even though they're nowhere near each other in the real world. And this region, they're right next to each other. The most unrealistic, sort of realistic, there can be, right? Okay, I'm just gonna leave it like that. There we go. Alright. The districts don't really matter. Aside from, like, Ann Arbor is just, its thing is, it's the green city. So you'll see there's self-sustained buildings. Here's one that's got grass on the roof. Solar panels or whatever that is on the top. Yep, solar panels. So that's why Ann Arbor kind of looks like the different from the rest of the city. But I surrounded it with freeways. It can't go anywhere. So, all right. So yeah, look at that. The population is going way up. Let's check our unemployment out. So 2%. So I should definitely not have any problems with education anymore. 89%, 72%, 67%. The Hadron Collider is helping. I'm assuming the real-time mod is what's making it take a little bit of time. And I'm okay with that. So Sault Ste. Marie, look at that. We got our residential, our industrial, and a couple of offices here. Sault Ste. Marie stopped complaining about not enough goods a while back, but it is, of course, no longer complaining. It probably took care of that issue well before that industrial developed. In fact, it had, but... Alright, we have no events coming up this week. Or this day, I should say. And thinking of that... where are they? Here they are. So I do have the other stadium that I could put down somewhere. That would bring more tourists into the city. And if I were to put it down, it would be out here in Chicago. In fact, look at that. It would fit right there. Now, whether or not that's a good spot for it, I don't know. Probably isn't really a good spot for it. With Anarchy, I could get it in there and then just tuck it over one direction, you know, a little bit to one side. But I do like it being near the waterfront. By the way, does Chicago even... Chicago doesn't even have a subway. Oh wait, it has a subway line, yeah. But you know what? We need another subway in Chicago. Maybe right up and down this main drag. So going from one end to the other. So let's go ahead and do something there. So where would I like to put in a subway station? That's tram. There we go. So let's take some closer looks here. If I put one there, actually probably, oh, that's a park. There we go. I could put one starting way down here. Or if I blow away one of these skyscrapers, I could put it on this side of the road. I could anarchy it into right there. And that wouldn't be too terrible. It's just, it would be part of the park. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. So boom. All right. I mean, it really, it isn't a terrible thing there. So let me turn off anarchy. There we go. All right, so there. And then we're going to have one, the next stop. It looks like I already left a spot right here. Boom. Excellent. And then right next to the newly built Hadron Collider, I could anarchy one in right there. Or I could just take out this little building right here. I think I'm just going to take out the little building. Boom. As much as I love anarchy, I don't want to go overboard and then find out I'm really messing things up. What do we got here? An elementary school. Yeah, blowing away an elementary school is probably not a good idea. And that is the law firm. That's all that is. And then I have a park on this side. Well, this skyscraper right here might end up going then. Sorry. Boom. Okay. And then continuing all the way up to here. Boom. And then we'll actually come all the way into up here in Milwaukee-ish. Alright. So now I just had to connect these. So let's go ahead, we'll bring this one out. I'll bring this out just a little bit. And then let's see if we can get road guidelines to work for us. Come on. Okay, I need to go straight more on this one. And can I go straight a little bit further on this one? It wants to build into the road. All right. There. Connect that. All right, then we'll come from here. I'll just take it to right there. From here. There we go. That. Whoops, 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 whoops. Well, it did connect, alright. Just doesn't look very good, but I don't have to look at it, so. And then these can just be straight shots. Alright. And then look, over here I have another... I could replace that with the parallel one. We'll look at that in a little bit. Alright. Because it would be nice if it actually connected to something else. But right now the idea is just getting peeps around. Did I miss one? Nope. Here. Here and here. Okay, there we go. So we have a new subway line that connects Chicago more or less to Milwaukee. So, alright. Good, 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 good. Alright, and look, our population is going up. Up, up, up. What's our unemployment like? 2%. What's our education like? 89, 72, and 67. Alright. Yeah, I'm happy with how things are turning out. We got a lot of development going on here in Chelsea, so that's really good. What would I like to put there? Not that. No, 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 no. You know me, I like my churches. And this missionary style church. Which one is it? Annunciation Cathedral. A nice cathedral there would be good, though, I think. So let's take a look. What do we got? I could put the Westminster. Nope, way too large. Nothing there. We have this little one. Oh no, Cologne. That's not a little one. Wait, I don't have Cologne Cathedral in the city yet? How could I not have this one yet? Seriously, how did I not have Cologne Cathedral already? Okay. I know that it seems like it's... I'm doing it. I don't care. I'm doing it. Boom. Alright, and we are going to raise that up a little bit. There we go. And then just to make things look a little bit better. Let's bring this up since there's nothing there. Bring that up. There we go. Actually, I could probably... What happens if I do this? It's not too terrible. But no, that does need to go back up a little bit. Okay. And then as far as this little area, what we can do, straighten it out. Or, sorry, fill it in. And let's just grab this, and we can gentle the terrain a little bit. Let's make that brush size a little bit larger. Bring it out. There we go. Okay, so that makes it look a little bit better, and then we can bring this up ever so slightly. There. And it's I have this dead end road. What I probably should do now I look at it is connect this to that. Go and bridge over. Maybe in a future episode. I can't believe I didn't have Cologne Cathedral down somewhere yet. Okay. So. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to say we're done for this episode. So we've got, our population is growing again. We've got, demand pretty much under control. Unemployment is going up. I know that sounds weird, but it's good, because there's not going to be as much of a labor shortage. Education is definitely on its way up, slowly, but it is going upward. That Hadron Collider is helping immensely. In fact, if you look throughout the city, education, you can see there's very few red. And then if we go to high school, they just go up, unfortunately, as you go along, but that's just... Hey, not everybody can be college educated overnight, right? So everybody, I hope you have a great time watching the episode. And if you have any ideas, things you'd like to see me try or do, let me know, and I will try them out. I really appreciate all of you watching and commenting. So I hope you all will, comment and let me know what you think about the series so far. So everybody, I will see you in the next episode of City Skylines Knight's Gauntlet. Take care and